How's everybody doing? Welcome to Black and Forth Media. Thank you for just tuning into the channel today. Got a brief message for you, and it's we want to focus on setting goals and the ability to develop a focus on your goals, because that's important. The focus part is what's important. We want to set goals, but then we want to focus and zero in on those goals in order to make them happen. And I always try to emphasize to young people, your youth is the time when it's the best to be able to recognize what it is that you want to do. Of course, you're going to go through different ideas. You'll have different things you want to experiment with. But once you find out what it is that you're here for, once you find out the reason that you are here on this plane, in this earth, then you have to lock in and you got to go after it. Okay? And what I try to tell people is something that I've started to adapt, and a saying that I've coined on my own is that if you allow any person, place, or thing, that's any noun, to come between you and the goal that you've set for yourself, then you're not mentally equipped to handle the responsibility that comes with getting it. And I say it again, if you allow any person, any place, or anything to come between you and your goals, then you're not built to handle the life that it takes to come with your goals or to get your goals. You're not built to handle that. So that's something that you got to wrap your mind around. It's deep. It's real deep. You got to be able to understand that. So in saying that, I want y'all to understand something else. That life is set up in a way that the obstacles will be there, and they are there to test you, but to also strengthen you and to build you. You got to go through the fire in order to become refined. You got to be able to go through the hard times in order to appreciate success and appreciate the good times. So when you know that, you start preparing yourself for unexpected obstacles, for unexpected setbacks. And then you also have to prepare yourself for an opportunity that may arise. So when you sit and you're thinking about the fact that, I don't have this and I don't have that I need in order to do it. Well, what do you have? You got something. But if you don't have anything that you can think of, if you're thinking about it at all, you have breath, you have life, you have the opportunity to plan, you have the opportunity to build, you have the opportunity to prepare. So when an opportunity presents itself, as they do, you will be ready, because that's when success comes, when preparation and opportunity meet. So I always want to try to emphasize that you focus on your goals. Make a short list of goals for your daily goals, the things that you want to do every day, the things that will get you closer step by step every day. Get a goal book. Use a composition book, use a notebook, use your phone, an app in your phone to keep notes or keep track of what it is that you want to do, different tasks. Set those goals, and as you achieve them, go through and you cross that out. And I guarantee you that it will build a level of confidence in you that will help keep that fire going. And as you see yourself get closer to your goal, just keep on setting more goals, setting more short-term goals. And it's just like building a brick wall. Once you lay down one brick, that's a step in the right direction. You can't set out to just go and build the biggest wall and the Great Wall of China. You can't do that. You got to sit down and say, look, I'm going to put this one brick down and I'm going to lay it down so nice that when I do, it'll make room for the next brick. And when I lay that next brick, it'll make room for the next brick. And then it's going to provide support for the next brick. So when I start that second row, it's going to be a strong row, because I know my first and my bottom row is set up. I know that I took my time and I built this thing properly. So step by step, you got to go and you just take each step properly. Take your time, focus, use your resources like the internet, use YouTube. There's tutorials for anything you could think of that you want to do. You want to be a auto mechanic? Okay, get on the internet. Yeah, go to school if you can, but some people will say, I don't have money, can't get in school, I don't have financial aid, whatever the case is. Fine, get to a library, get on the internet, YouTube it, get your notebook out, take notes on how to change oil, how to change out a starter, how to change out an alternator, whatever the case is. You have resources that are available to you now, regardless of your economic situation, whatever. You can get to a library and you can go out there and you can get information, because information is power. And as long as you want power, you got to seek out information. And it's as simple as that. So I want you all to set goals for yourself, and I want you to utilize resources. And then I want you to get out there and write it all down. Put it in front of yourself. Just the same way that billboards on the side of the road can tell you what it is you want, you may drive past a sign for Checkers that's got a burger, some fries, some chili cheese fries or whatever, and a milkshake on it. And even though you weren't thinking about any of that while you were driving before you got to the sign, now you want to pull off the highway and go to Checkers and go get you a burger, some chili cheese fries, and a milkshake. Why? Because they presented that idea to you. So if you allow the outside world to brainwash you and to condition your mind and your thinking into what you want, then that's what you're going to end up going after. That's what you're going to get. But if you start to play that same trick on yourself and put up your own personal billboards and notes around your house or the places that you frequent the most, then you're going to be able to work that conditioning into your own benefit. You're going to work it to a point where the things that you think about the most are your goals. The things that you think about most is your success. So that when you prepare yourself like that, and when you prepare yourself by looking up what it is you want to do and finding out the best ways to do it and getting around people that are already doing it, you prepare yourself for that moment when opportunity is at your door, and when it knocks, you can open it and say, I'm here, let's go, run with it. And that's what you need to be. You need to be the person that's ready to run with it. So always prepare yourself. Regardless of what you have at your exposure right now, always know that preparation will have you prepared and be ready for when something does knock on your door and it opens up a new door, a new set of opportunities and possibilities. The only way that you're going to achieve the dreams that you have, the wildest dreams that you have, is first to have those dreams. Is to first have it in your mind. See it. Be able to taste it. That's the first thing you got to do. And once you can taste it, then there's nothing else nobody else can tell you. There's nothing nobody can say or anyone can do to stop you from getting that. So the key point is to be able to put it in your mind. It's almost like Christmas. Those of y'all that grew up celebrating Christmas, the day before, it's like you can feel yourself opening the gifts. You don't even want to go to sleep. You itching, you in the bed, tossing and turning, because you know that tomorrow when you wake up, there's something up under that tree that's going to make life so much better for you. You're going to have so much fun. It's so, oh my goodness, I can't wait. You got to be like that about your goals. You got to be like that about your passions. But then also you need to be able to study and start learning your financial habits. Do an assessment of your financial habits. Start investing in yourself. Stop spending on that cup of coffee every morning and put that aside. Put it aside for something that you can put into whatever it is that you want to do. If you're trying to build a business, find out all the different elements that come with building that business and that type of business. Go out there and save up and try to get things piece by piece that'll help you build that business. And when you want to do that, then you start to see something come into fruition a lot sooner. You start to see things coming together better, and you get so close to it that there's nothing else that tells you that it doesn't happen. Your mind is so powerful. Your mind can make you go beyond your wildest dreams just because you thought it. As a man thinketh, so is he. It's never been said better than that. The greatest philosophers of all time can all agree on the fact that your mind is what takes you wherever you end up in life. So, regardless of your economic class, regardless of your background, regardless of your race, your gender, any of that, as long as your mind is in the condition that it needs to be in, as long as you can condition your mind to be focused on what it is you want, you can have it. And I want you to know that because it's important. Young people especially. Take the time today to get your goal book, set those goals, hit them, take it off your checklist, and build that confidence and keep going, keep pushing, keep chasing it. And there's nothing that'll stop you. That's all I have for today. We'll be back next time. Till then, stay up, stay empowered, and stay blessed. Thanks.